What's going on, guys? This is a real quick video I want to throw up. And the reason I'm standing here like this, because normally, y'all say I've been doing some videos in my car. I spend a lot of time in my car. Right now I'm sitting in my living room. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to put my Christmas tree in the background. And if you'll notice, if you can see it, I don't know, the lighting's kind of bad in here. The only thing on my Christmas tree is some paper ornaments. Paper ornaments my 8-year-old made at school the other day. She put them on the tree. There's no lights. There's no ornaments. There is nothing on my tree. But there's a reason for that. And I had to kind of explain this to the wife the other day. And this is what I'm talking about in the video. It's kind of my perspective on life sometimes. And me and my wife argue a lot sometimes. Because my wife is one of those people that will get up in the morning and she will let the smallest little thing ruin her day. And I don't quite understand it anymore just because of where I've been and where I'm trying to go. I tend not to let little things bother me. Okay? But this last Wednesday, when I made the video about the drum, like 4:45 in the morning, when I was headed off to work, what I didn't know was, later that day, my 4-year-old, I'm sorry, not my 4-year-old, my 4-month-old had this little cough overnight. And at one point I finally got up and told my wife, I said, take her to the hospital, talk to the doctor, pediatrician in the morning. So she took her to the pediatrician. And last Wednesday, my 4-month-old was admitted to the hospital for a virus called RSVP and pneumonia. They have been there for a week. They're not out yet. Today's Tuesday. I'm hoping they get to come home tomorrow. So between me having my other 3, going to work, doing everything else, and my wife being at the hospital, I haven't got much done. Quick update though. The diesel jeans I put in that video, I bought those for $6 at Goodwill. I sold those for $75. I shipped those out yesterday. And 2 coffee mugs. If Annabelle, the gift shop, ever watches this video, I was actually buying coffee mugs before I ever saw her videos. Coffee mugs was one of the first things I started picking up at Goodwill. Because I figured out people pay good money for coffee mugs. I already boxed these up. They're going out. What they were 2 NCAA 2003 Final Four championship coffee mugs. And it was kind of like they were a set. One had the brackets on them, real nice looking coffee mugs, purple in color light. And the other one had the teams on it. Real good looking coffee mugs. I'm not a big college basketball fan, so it wasn't something I was going to hang on to. But where I may have made a mistake was, I normally don't research coffee mugs. I kind of put a price on my head, throw them up there and see what happens. I had those 2, I put them as a set. I listed them for $23. Free shipping, $23. Just throwing that up there. I only paid 50 cents for the mugs. And I'm talking, before I even had something else listed, 5 minutes went by. They were gone. Some guy paid for them, bought them, they were done. I was like, whoa. So I was like, man, that was the fastest coffee mug I've ever sold. I don't know, this guy must have been a big fan. I don't know what the deal was on those. Anyway, the point of this video today is, I'm going back to my kid being in the hospital. My wife's been up there all week, and the other day she kind of broke down. She was crying about my daughter, and she was stressed out. She was worried about the Christmas tree. She hadn't done anything. She was worried about no decorations. Haven't bought a present yet for my kids. No lights. There's no decorations outside. No lights up on the house. I mean, any of that done. And she started breaking down. She was crying about that. And I finally had to walk over to her and tell her, look, our daughter is going to be okay. She's going to get up. She's going to be all right. We're going to take her home in a couple of days. And I had to explain to my wife, there are kids in this hospital that are never going to leave. Okay? And I try to make her understand that. Put it in perspective. Who cares right now about the Christmas tree and the lights? And stuff doesn't matter. I had to explain to her, our daughter is going home. Be happy about that. That's her Christmas present. Anyway, I'm just throwing that out there. Sometimes I feel like when I get up here and I try to talk about things I've already told, I'm a way rookie talking to a bunch of professionals. It's kind of like I'm like the flag football kid, and I'm trying to talk to NFL players about playing football. So that's how I feel. But anyway, on the whole life thing, how to explain it to her, that was our Christmas present. Our daughter will be going home, and there are kids in the hospital that will never leave. And I try to make her understand that. All this other stuff doesn't really matter. Anyway, I just want to put that out there real quick. I hope you guys have a good holiday, and I'll catch y'all later.